The air is thick with a darkness that feels alive, pressing in on me from all sides. This is my world now, this abyss, this endless night. But I've learned something here, something most people never understand. The darkness isn't just a place. It's a crucible, a forge, where the strongest steel is made. Yeah, it's grim, it's suffocating, and it hurts like hell. But it's also where you find the raw, unfiltered truth about who you really are. Darkness is my home. Pain is my friend. Suffering is my teacher. They say to embrace the light, but what they don't understand is that you can't find light without first wading through the pitch black of the night. Every damn scar, every tear, every drop of blood spilled has brought me here. This ain't some fairy tale. This is the real world, and it's ugly. People always trying to run from the dark, thinking it's the enemy. But the truth is, darkness is where you find out what you're made of. It's where you find your true self, stripped down to the core. No masks, no bullshit. It's where you face your fears, your doubts, your deepest, ugliest thoughts. And it's there, in that abyss, that you find the spark of light that can ignite your soul. You think pain is something to avoid? Nah. Pain is the crucible that forges strength. Pain breaks you down. But in those broken pieces you find the raw materials to build something stronger, something unbreakable. You have to face it, embrace it, let it shape you. You think suffering is pointless? Suffering is the furnace that burns away the impurities, leaving only the purest form of who you are. You can't hide from it. You can't run from it. You gotta face it head on, with every ounce of grit and determination you've got. The world's gonna throw everything at you to break you. Life ain't fair. It's brutal. It's relentless. And it don't give a damn about your feelings. But that's the point. You gotta be relentless too. You gotta be stronger, harder, more resilient. Look at me. You think I got here by taking it easy? By shying away from the hard shit? Hell no. I embraced it. I let it consume me, and I fought my way out of it. Every dark night, every moment of despair, every bout of hopelessness, I used it. I harnessed it. I turned it into fuel. You think you're suffering? Good. That means you're alive. That means you've got something to fight for. Use it. Let it drive you. Let it push you beyond your limits. Don't you dare let it break you. Let it make you. Let it build you into something unstoppable. Darkness ain't the enemy. It's the proving ground. It's the place where you're tested, where you're pushed to your breaking point, and then beyond. And when you come out the other side, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. You're stronger, tougher, more determined than you ever thought possible. Philosophers talk about the duality of light and dark, good and evil. They say you need both to have balance. But what they don't get is that it's in the darkness that you find the true essence of light. It's in the depths of despair that you find the seeds of hope. It's in the face of utter annihilation that you discover your own indomitable will. You think you're alone in this? Think again. Every warrior, every fighter, every survivor has walked through the same shadows. They've faced the same demons. They've stared into the same abyss, and they've come out the other side, not because they found some external source of light, but because they found the light within themselves. You've got that same light inside you. It's buried under all the pain, all the suffering, all the darkness, but it's there, and it's waiting for you to find it, to unleash it. You just gotta dig deep. You gotta go through the shit to get to the gold. You gotta embrace the struggle, the fight, the grind. This world ain't gonna give you anything. You gotta take it. You gotta earn it. And you do that by facing every obstacle, every challenge, every piece of darkness with everything you've got. You don't back down. You don't give up. You fight. And you keep fighting, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how much it hurts. You think this is harsh? Damn right it is. Life is harsh. The truth is harsh. But it's also the most powerful, the most liberating thing there is. When you accept it, when you embrace it, when you use it, that's when you become unstoppable. So here's the deal. Stop running from the darkness. Stop fearing the pain. Stop avoiding the suffering. Accept it. Embrace it. Let it shape you, mold you, build you into something greater than you ever imagined. Because in that darkness, in that pain, in that suffering, is where you'll find the true light. The light of your own strength, your own resilience, your own indomitable spirit. You want to be strong. You want to be unbreakable. You want to be a warrior? Then you gotta walk through the fire. You gotta face the darkness. You gotta endure the pain. And you gotta do it with everything you've got. This ain't about finding some external savior, some magic solution. This is about digging deep, finding that inner fire, and letting it burn brighter than anything the world can throw at you. This is about becoming the master of your own destiny, the architect of your own fate. The darkness is your forge. The pain is your hammer. The suffering is your anvil. And you are the blacksmith, shaping yourself into a weapon, into a force of nature, into something that cannot be stopped. Stand up, face the darkness, embrace the pain, endure the suffering, and let it build you into something unstoppable. Because you are the light in the darkness. You are the hope in the despair. You are the warrior in the battle, and you will not be broken. You will not be defeated. You will rise again and again, stronger, tougher, more determined than ever, because you are forged in darkness, shaped by pain, and built by suffering. And that is what makes you invincible.